Hey, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada, joined by the boys of Loud Luxury. How are you?
What up? How are we?
You guys, how's LA? How's life?
It's good. It's a little rainy today.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of rainstorms here, which is not normal usually. So
Yeah, it's Vancouver in April vibes right now, but it's very welcome. Nice change of pace.
Yeah, that's nice. I feel like I can always tell when there's like a change of weather in LA because like every celebrity will like document it on social media. Like yesterday there was hail. I saw on like 10 different people.
Yeah, that was I haven't seen that. I was actually driving around yesterday and I got caught in some of it and it was like pretty freaky. Because normally it's like kind of if it does rain, it's like pretty chill. But this was like torrential downpouring and then it would just like stop. It would like stop raining and then go back to like torrential downpour in certain spots.
Interesting. How do you guys deal with the fact of like not having seasons anymore from being like from Canada, having four?
Love it.
I love the sound.
Yeah, you realize that seasons, aside from making you appreciate when the weather's nice, aren't amazing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anytime it's like winter and snowy here, I'm like, why didn't I move to LA like you guys? Made the right choice. I want to ask you guys about that because something that I always sticks with me about you guys and your story is that the fact that you kind of just like dropped everything and moved to LA and didn't really know how things were going to work out, and you guys like even shared a bed together in the beginning, right?
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I had like a full-time job at the time, and then we were just like, honestly, screw it, and I quit, and then we moved here. Andrew just finished school, and yeah, like we just kind of took a chance.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys have the new song Amnesia. Can you tell me a little bit about how that came to be?
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun to make actually, because we are homies with the Ship Wrek guys, and we've like always just been kind of hanging around. And then one day we're like, oh, like they came in the studio and we worked on the song together. And then because we're good friends with Gashi, we were like, oh, I think Gashi would be really cool on this. So we had him over one day and he heard it and he's like, I'm going to record this right now. He's like, I'm recording this right now. And he's like, I love this song. Like, let's do it.
Crazy. So then how soon after that were you able to then like release it and all the things?
It all came together very quick. And that normally the best things do. So that was a really good feeling.
You guys have won 2 JUNOs in the past. You're nominated again for the same category that you won in last year, which was Group of the Year. How does it feel to be nominated again?
Amazing. I love it. It's like, it's such a cool feeling.
Yeah.
Because I always wake up to it because like obviously we're on the West Coast, so it's like I'm asleep by the time all the nominations and everything come out, and then when I wake up I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, let's go. Yeah, it's like the first thing I see.
I was gonna say like half wide awake, just checking your phone and like seeing.
Yeah, you're just kind of like
Yeah, every time it reminds you that Canada is ride or die, and it means the world to us, and we just want to give back that energy, any way that we can.
Yeah, I love that.
It's always a really nice reminder.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so great. What advice do you feel like you guys would give to people who are trying to do exactly what you're doing? Because you've shown so much success being from Canada and all of that. So yeah, well, what do you usually say?
You just can't get discouraged because there's a lot of things that like every day for us, there's like challenges and all this kind of stuff. But if you kind of stop and you just give up, that's when it's like, that's when it's like the most, the most negative thing that you could do for yourself. Yeah. So you always just got to like push through it.
It's all about the story that you tell yourself, if when bad stuff happens, you feel like the universe owes you and you're waiting for like it to pay you back, for lack of a better word, this is just going to be a bad experience. But if you enjoy the ride, all the ups and downs, like an amusement park, it's the best.
Nice. That's good. Yeah. Like be positive and like actually do it. Right.
Yeah. Just enjoy it,
So much of your music is collabing with other artists. Is that something that you guys really had to like learn how to do? Because it's obviously got to be different with each experience. Or was it easier to work together?
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't change anything. We love collaborating with people because you get to bring something different to every song. What was challenging is just learning to speak the language and trying to communicate your ideas to everyone else. That took a lot of time,
So what's a struggle that comes up with that? Just like not being able to like properly explain how you want things to go?
Yeah, that definitely took a bit of time, as well as like sometimes we'd be like, hey, sing it this way. And, you're not the most amazing singer. Neither of us are Adele. So trying to communicate that sometimes, that's something that we've really tried to work on.
You have to like learn how to do like everything like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like different with every person that you work with, I can imagine.
Yeah. You have to be a jack of all trades because you'll have to explain something in one world, whether it be engineering or vocals, writing to someone.
Yeah. But also good that you guys are also a duo. So you are constantly working with each other and living together.
Yeah, we've pretty much always lived together in terms of like since we started doing this. was kind of a thing where it just like made sense, because then we're like, okay, we can focus everything on what we're doing, like, and basically like live it and breathe it kind of thing.
Totally. What's the best thing about being roommates, and then what's the worst thing about being roommates?
Best thing for sure is, like Joe said, just being able to live and breathe everything. I don't really think there's like a downside per se.
No.
I mean, sometimes you're just on different schedules, but you just have to be more organized than usual because you have the convenience of living together. But I wouldn't change anything.
Nobody like leaves dishes in the sink or like clothes on the
We've gotten better at that.
Yeah. Honestly, the funny thing is what stopped that is we just bought less groceries and ended up ordering food because we were so pressed for time. So that's always an easy cleanup.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great. Thanks. So guys, it's so good catching up with you. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, great to see you.
Sweet. Enjoy the sunshine for me.
Thank you.
Shannon. Always great catching up.